Shalom, brothers. This is GMS Battle Axe and I'm Ramak. First of all, I must give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and double honors to the elders that rule well. We know those to be the elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all you brothers out there spreading this word in truth and sincerity. The topic of this video right here is going to be about dreams. Because you know, our people, the nation of Israel, so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and Native Americans, they got hopes, they got plans, they got goals, and they got dreams. You know, they want to be a football player, they want to be a basketball player, they want to get that dream house, they want to be a doctor, they want to get that dream car, and so forth and so on. And all these dreams and hopes that our people have, man, they are contrary. They are against the Most High's will. Because the Most High and His Son, they are coming back soon. And anybody with understanding in this truth, they know that it is very soon, Lord willing. But anybody with understanding, they can see the prophecies happening on TV. They can see the prophecies happening on the internet, on web, you know, with the media even letting us know things, even if it's alternative media, we see that these prophecies are coming to pass. And people who want to be a football player, or they want to open up this business, or be a rapper or a singer, man, they are really out of the mix right now, and they are really blinded. They have blinded themselves with these foolish dreams. And with that, I'm going to get into the scriptures to edify this. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 34. We're going to read verses 1 through 7. The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. So if you don't have this understanding, your hopes are really, like the scripture says, vain and false. They're not going to come to pass, especially right now. And you know, the Most High has a lot of people snared up. You know, some folks probably just did open up a business or whatever, but that is a dream that is vain and false. Even if you was able to open up that business that you've been hoping and dreaming about, man, all that shit is going to come to naught real soon. It's going to blow up in your face. The Most High has snared you, and the Most High has put a stumbling block in front of you. Actually, this past weekend today is May 15th, so this past weekend was graduation weekend across America, folks graduating from college. And also you had the NFL draft this past weekend. So you got a lot of Jake out there thinking that they made it. Man, they done did something meaningful. But really, all that shit is going to blow up in their face. All that shit is of this world. And the scriptures tell us not to be not conformed to this world. And with that, let's read down to this next verse. Whoso regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and followeth after the wind. So if you looked outside your window and you saw somebody trying to catch a shadow or follow after the wind, what they gonna look like? They're gonna look like a damn fool. And then they're gonna look retarded. You're gonna laugh at them. And that's what those who are in this truth, that's what we doing at these folks who walking around every day, going through life trying to prosper over here in America. It's really funny because they don't know shit that's going on. Why? Because they haven't sought the truth. They haven't been seeking the truth. So you can't catch a shadow. You can't follow after the wind. The wind will blow you in all four directions, and even more than that. So with that, let's read down. The vision of dreams is a resemblance of one thing to another, even as a likeness of a face to a face. Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? Ain't no truth can come out of anything that's false. So if you want to be a rapper right now, ain't no truth gonna come out of that. Dreaming about being a rapper so you could get your money up, or some folks want to be the top drug dealer on their block. Ain't no truth gonna come out of that, especially right now. With that, let's read down. Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail. Because the scriptures tell us not to go off of our own heart, but to go off the scriptures. Let's read down. If they be not sent from the Most High and thy visitation, set not thy heart upon them. For dreams have deceived many, they have failed, that put their trust in them. So if it does not come from the Most High, if it doesn't come from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, it is going to fail, really, and you are deceived. You're really deceiving yourself with these dreams that you have. And that's a cut for Nate Satan and IUIC, because they plan on being the biggest Israelite group, the biggest Israelite camp in 10 years. That's a foolish dream. That's not the Most High, because we're supposed to be hastening the day of his arrival. We're not supposed to be trying to have the biggest Israelite camp, because really, as the brother said on his YouTube page, Prisoners of Hope, the biggest Israelite camp is 2/3, and they're going to burn up here in America. So all these foolish dreams, all these foolish hopes and goals and plans, all that shit gonna blow up in these folks' faces. With that, let's go to the next scripture. This is Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophet said, that prophesied lies in my name, saying I have dreamed. And who that sounds like? That sounds like Martin Luther King, or Martin Lucifer King, who rallied up a whole bunch of so-called black people over here in America, saying let's integrate with the white man, let's be equal to them. I have a dream that young black boys and young white boys could play together and hold hands and this and that and the third. Man, all of that shit was vain. All that shit was false, and all that shit was not of the Most High. These people have hung us. These people have put us through a grievous slavery. These people have burned us alive. And this man was talking about being integrated with them. Anybody in their right mind would want to stay separated from them or fight back against the white man. But this Martin Luther King guy, Martin Lucifer King, he put that spirit of weakness on Jake, saying, I have a dream, can we all just get along? That's not what it's about. The so-called white man has to go down. So anything that's contrary to that is also false and not of the Most High. And what happened to Martin Luther King? He got his head blown off, because he started to notice after giving that speech, man, all that shit was some bullshit. We're not supposed to be integrated with the white man. We're not supposed to be friends with the white man, be cool with the white man, grow with the white man. Fuck no. With that, let's go to the next scripture. This is Isaiah 51 and 14. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loosed, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. What? Let's go back to the beginning of this verse. The captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose. So anybody in their right mind who want to be free from the slavery that we're in. And if you don't know that we're in slavery, you're dumb as fuck, because you are in slavery. You know, these 2/3, man, they really don't get it. And that's why we go out on these highways and byways every weekend proclaiming that we are still in captivity, we are still slaves, and we want to be loose from this. With those with these hopes and dreams, they don't want to be loose from this exile, this captivity that we are in. They want to stay here, and they want to get that dream house. They want to live the American's dream. That's a good phrase for this lesson. They want to live the American's dream. You're a so-called black, Latino, Native American, and the white man has greatly oppressed you, but you want to live the American's dream instead of being loosed from this hellhole that we are in. And the Most High is going to give a lot of these Jake their wish that He's going to let their dream come true. They're going to stay here, but they're going to feel that fire, while the rest of us, Lord willing, I'm a part of the elect, and we're a part of the elect. The rest of us is going to be lifted up out of here, the chariots. While the rest of them, yeah, they get to stay here in America, and they get to feel them nukes, and they get to feel that fire. With that, let's go to the next scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 11. Ecclesiasticus chapter 11, verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgiveness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. So you got a lot of Jake thinking that they're prospering right now. You got a lot of Jake, they dressing up like the white man, trying to be like the white man. They thinking things is all cool. They really forgot about the affliction and the oppression that we have received from the so-called white man, Edomites, the devil, according to the Bible. But with that, when the Most High starts judging this place, when the martial law comes down by the so-called white man, all this prosperity, man, these Jakes are gonna lose their mind because they're not seeing it coming. Because they're planning on doing this, they got goals to do that. They hoping for this to happen. And when this martial law happens, it's gonna hit them upside the head, and it's gonna be funny actually to the elect. Because me personally, a lot of folks around me, whether they're in my family or they're friends or whatever, they're living out these dreams, and the Most High is snaring a lot of folks up, letting them get a little money or letting them get a nice little job, and that's fine. That prosperity is going to be forgotten real soon when stormtroopers come knocking on your door, and you're going to see what them dreams do for you then. This is Matthew 10 and 37. We're going to read down to verse 39. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. Let's stop there. A lot of these hopes and goals and plans is a lot of these Jake, especially Jake man, listening to their mama or listening to their daddy. But the real father up there in third heaven, the Most High, he has a different plan than you going to college and graduating and having a nice wedding and getting with a woman and having 5 kids over here in America and with that white picket fence. You know, basically the American dream that your mother and your daddy want you to have. So a lot of folks, they're gonna listen to the mother or father rather than listen to these scriptures, and that's gonna lead to their demise. Let me keep on reading. He that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So if you are going to get saved up out of here, if you're supposed to be a man of the Lord, Salakia, if you're supposed to be a man of the Lord, you're going to take up your cross. And that means you might have to let some things go. You might have to live a certain way. You're going to have to drop those old dreams and those hopes and goals that you had while you was in this world. With that, let's go to the next verse. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. So those of us who have forsaken things, we're going to receive plenty in the kingdom. Actually, 2/3 of our nation are going to come back in the kingdom, but there's going to be some who is not going to have to feel the second death. And the second death is going to be that fire that's going to rain down from the nukes. When the Most High put that spirit on those Edomites and on those different nations to send those nukes up over here to these Edomites over here, to these 2/3 and all these nations that are over here in Great Babylon, the great city of Babylon. With that, let's go to the next scripture. And also, the big reason why a lot of man, they trying to get money and they trying to get this fancy car, they trying to get this and that is because of some damn woman. Them damn women gonna get these niggas fucked up. They already got them fucked up, but these damn nigga bitches gonna get them fucked up even more. If you trying to get your money up, you trying to do this for the sake of getting a woman. If you need to do all of that, then that woman ain't worth it anyways. But a lot of men is just trying to, you know, even if you already got one, a lot of men trying to follow after what they woman tells them to do because they don't want to lose her. Fuck these nigga bitches. Real talk. Your wife, your real wife, your real woman is supposed to be these scriptures. This truth. With that, man, you good. And anything that comes against that really has to go. With that, let me go to the next scripture. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and 13. This is Paul's epistle to Timothy, and he tells him, till I come, Give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee. The gift that really is in us is the understanding of this truth. For those who are a part of the elect, or who will be a part of the elect, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Now, the presbytery basically means the elders. That's what it means. Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy prophecy may appear to all. And the main word that was in this 14th verse was prophecy. That's something that we're supposed to meditate on. Reading, exhortation, doctrine, prophecy, neglecting not the gift that is in us. You know, meditate on these things right now, because pretty soon, man, the internet is going to be cut off, media is going to be cut off, and then it's going to be time. But man, Yahweh Shem Yahweh is with you, man. Lord willing, you meditated on those things before things started to go down, before things started to go haywire. And those who are not meditating on these things, who are meditating on watching the whole season of Love and Hip Hop, or watching the whole season of Basketball Wives, or trying to be a rapper, or trying to be a football player, trying to do this and do that, you meditating upon those things, this martial law is not going to be friendly to you. You're going to, most likely, you're going to die over here in America. Either by the martial law, and by those nuclear missiles that are coming here to America. With that, I want to just jump to the next scripture. This is Isaiah 33:18. Thine heart should meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counteth the towers? So right now, we should be meditating terror right now, because that's what's going to happen. You got to be prepared for this. Actually, what's going to come down. If you're not prepared for it, man, you're going to be out in the streets trying to get you some bread from a corner store, from a grocery store, and get your head blown off. Because it's going to be very terrible. These are going to be the worst times of all. So if you really out here trying to be a doctor or a lawyer right now, man, the Most High really got you snared up. The Most High really is not dealing with you. And if he is, he's dealing with you for evil. He's looking upon you for evil. So, it's not much to say with that. So with that, let's go to the next next scripture. This is Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Now ain't the time to be concentrating on getting that law degree, studying for this next exam, or trying to get that dream house, or so forth and so on, trying to live the American dream. Right now is the time to be into these scriptures. Right now is the time to be trying to get into this truth, going back to your laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Now is the time for that. Now is the time to be girding yourself up before martial law comes, before there's stormtroopers out in the streets, before there's a curfew to where you got to be in the house at 6 o'clock. Now is the time for that. Because the Most High and his son, man, they're coming back real soon. And if you ain't with them, you're against them. That's what the scriptures say anyways. So with that, I want to say all praises to the Most High, double honors to the elders, the GMS, and salutations to all you brothers out there spreading this word of truth and sincerity. Shalom.